Hi, my name is Julieta Cortez, and I will be presenting Padlet for our tech demo number 1. So for our tech demo number 1, our case study consists of an art history research project with Mr. Washington's 10th grade class. He's a history teacher who wants his students to work in groups to show 3 specific goals. One of the goals consists in students collaborating with 3 phases, which includes brainstorming ideas on a blank canvas, synthesizing ideas and editing their ideas, and also creating a final presentation to present to their class. The second goal that Mr. Washington is finding is that he wants to use formative assessment to check students' progress throughout the project to make sure that they're on track to finish the project on time. His third goal is that he wants to give students feedback on their work throughout each phase of the project. Mr. Washington is also facing challenges. His first challenge is that he has used different technologies before for the students to use when working together, but wants to find one that supports all 3 kinds of collaborative thinking involved in the project, working back to the brainstorming, synthesizing, and the collection. His second challenge is that he needs to be able to assess who has contributed what to the project, so he can grade students on the quality and frequency of their contributions. His third challenge is that he wants students' work during the project to be private within their group and him, but the final project must be viewable by all students in the classroom. So I looked for Padlet. Padlet is a cost-free up to 3 Padlets. So here you can see that we have neon, which means free, and you can make up to 3 Padlets. After that, 10 Padlets would cost you $49.99 a year, and then unlimited Padlets to make cost you $99.99 a year. How can you sign up for Padlet? You can sign up for Padlet as a teacher, and your students will sign up as a student. And here's a example of how I signed up for Padlet. And then how to make a Padlet. Once you signed in to make a Padlet, you will first have to click on Make a Padlet, which is this little toggle here. And in this case, your student will create the Padlet along with their members. After making the Padlet, you will then be able to add boxes to your Padlet containing ideas, and you can also add links to your Padlet like videos or pictures. You can set your settings of the boxes once you've made your Padlet to include the names and the timestamps to your information boxes. So for example, my Padlet has my name and how long ago I added that box. And then to join a Padlet, you will hit the button that says Join Padlet, and then it will ask for a URL code. This code will be copied from your student's URL and be sent to you in order to paste and be able to see your student's Padlet. So your students will copy their URL Padlet and they'll send that code to the teacher. And then the teacher will copy it here and will be able to join the Padlet and see what the students have been doing and catching up with the students. And then once you have access to the student's Padlet, you can also comment on their Padlet and give them feedback. Now I will introduce you Padlet. So first, we will search for Padlet.com, or you can simply just search up Padlet and you will click on the first link. It will then take you to the login information here. Here, I will join in with my teacher Padlet. And then I will also show you, I will also show you the student side of the Padlet. So I use my school email to create a student Padlet, and I use my personal email to create a teacher Padlet. So here, as you can see, I have already signed up and made my own Padlet, and here's my created Padlet. Now, going back to the main menu, once you've created your Padlet, you can click here and make a Padlet. And then you have all these options that tell you what to use, what type of Padlet you would like to use, and things like that. For now, I have already created mine here. And once you've opened up your Padlet, you can then hit the plus sign down here, and you will see a new box pop up. Here you can type in the subject. For example, we already had brainstorming, and we want to find our main ideas finally after brainstorming. So let's just type in main ideas. And then here we can also upload things from our computer. We can upload a link, a picture with the computer. You can take an actual picture right now and upload it. And there's other things that you can attach here. You can attach a video recorder, audio recorder, a a GIF, a YouTube video, and much more. You can also write here your main ideas of what you came up with your group. Let's just say we found pictures of the early 1960s for Black um, history photos. Um, dot dot dot. So here your students will then just add that picture here, and then they will hit publish. As you can see, my name appears, and then the time or how long ago I did this. To add that, you will then hit here, the three little dots, and then, you'll hit the settings. You'll hit the settings, and then you can just name your Padlet here. You can write a description. You can change your wallpaper, the scheme, dark or light, your font size, the type of Padlet that you like. You can move around. You can make it into a wall so it just goes up and down. Or a canvas, you can move around your little boxes, a timeline, grid, stream, or a map. You can also allow comments. So for example, we have the little comment box right here. And then you can also rate your little boxes. So you don't want no reactions, you could just put no reactions, or if you really like the post, you can put a like or a vote. For this Padlet, I put stars in order for the teacher just to rate how well the students did. You can also show the author and timestamp. Here you'll press show so you can see the name of your student and then how long ago they did it. Now, we will then access your side, the teacher side of Padlet. But first, we're going to share this Padlet. So we click on the icon share right below, and then you can just copy the link to your clipboard, and your student can just send it to you via email. And then the visitor permissions, we can allow the teacher to write, edit, and approve posts, or we can just allow the teacher to read the post, or the teacher can only write new posts. So for this one, you want your students to click moderator. and then copy the link to the clipboard and then send it to you. So now on our side of the teacher, you are now being shared the project of your student. You can click on the project and now you can see the new things that they posted. So as you can see, your students have posted this 9 hours ago, 3 minutes ago, and then now you can write a comment or rate it. So for rate, you could just click on the little star and you can put 3 stars for saying, I liked it so much, I liked it a little for 1 star, or you liked it a lot for 5 stars. For this case, we're just going to put 3. And then for here, you can also write a comment. So you can click on comment, and then this part will pop up. Here, you can just type in your comment and then say, great job on your work, things like that. In this case, I have already provided a comment for you. Here, I said keep working on your brainstorm ideas. Make sure that each partner has an idea. In this way, Mr. Washington's class can already see his students providing the work and their project. He can see the name. He can see when they posted it, what ideas they have. The students can share their Padlet so that Mr. Washington can then comment on it, rate it, give important feedback back, and then help his students further into their project. And the other goal that Mr. Washington needed was the creation part. So, of course, Padlet creates. Students can create their Padlet. They can add links, they can add pictures, they can add voiceovers, they can add so many things to make a creative presentation. And then at the end, they can just log into their Padlet and present it to the class and turn in their assignment. So I hope Padlet is a good choice. Because I truly believe that Padlet is a great choice for Mr. Washington's class.